Being a teenager means dealing with all these expectations about money, like you are supposed to figure it out on your own. But honestly, most of us finish high school knowing stuff about math problems, triangles, and all that, but nothing about not messing up our finances completely. I went through it myself, making every dumb mistake possible with money. Spent cash I did not even have just to look cool for people who ended up not mattering at all. Now, I kind of want to share what I learned, like being that guide I needed back then. We can go over some of the worst money errors teens make and ways to dodge them, so maybe you end up with actual savings before turning 20 or something. The car thing hits hard right away. Getting your license feels exciting, and suddenly you want this shiny new ride to seem successful. But the numbers do not lie. That car drops 20% in value the second you drive it home. You are losing money before you even get to use it properly. Then add in payments, insurance, gas, and it is $600 to $800 gone every month, just for driving around. People with those fancy cars often look stressed, barely scraping by, while someone in an old, reliable one is saving up quietly and not losing sleep over bills. Saving money, that is another area where I messed up a lot. Teens tend to treat it like some quick fix, go hard for a bit, then quit. Like deciding to save for a thing, cutting everything out, pushing for weeks until you crash and spend again like nothing happened. I read about this idea from Japan, Kaizen, or whatever, where it is all about tiny changes that keep going. Instead of aiming for $500 in a month and failing, start small, maybe $25 or $50. It is not about the big number right away, more like getting used to doing it all the time, building that habit. It seems like living at home makes you think no emergency fund matters, especially when you are young. But without any savings, your mind goes into this panic mode, everything feels scary and tight. Studies say even $2,000 tucked away boosts how you feel about money by 21%. That amount stops little problems from turning huge, like a busted laptop or flat tire. It just becomes an annoying day instead of disaster. Credit cards almost got me in real trouble, treating them like extra cash that is free. Households now owe over $9,000 on average, and with interest at 20%, that is $1,800 wasted yearly, just paying to owe more. What for? Clothes or gadgets that sit unused later. If you cannot buy it outright now, do not charge it. Why give the bank extra for stuff you forget about soon? Those little daily spends add up without you noticing. A $5 coffee seems fine alone, but over a year, Americans blow $3,000 on that kind of thing. Eating out, quick buys. I am not saying quit everything fun, never get coffee again. But pay attention. Shift some of it, say a third, to saving or investing, and in a few years you have this solid backup. College gets pushed like it solves money issues automatically, so no need to learn basics. Everyone says load up on loans, get the degree, buy a big house right away. But math shows 80% cannot handle a $500,000 place, and even decent earners spend 46% of pay on housing alone. The degree helps, sure, but it will not fix poor habits. You need to know investing, budgeting, staying out of debt to avoid struggling young. Waiting for a real job to care about finances, that is the last big one. Stats show under 25-year-olds have maybe $2,000 in retirement, thinking it starts later at 25 or first paycheck. But if you cannot handle $100 from a side gig, good luck with $5,000 monthly. Someone with $10,000 saved is ahead, even earning less because they figured out holding on to money. If you are young and recognize some of this from your own slips, it is okay, breathe. Time is on your side, something you cannot buy. No need for perfection, just begin. Build that $2,000 buffer, skip impressing others with buys, care for your future a bit. This stuff builds up if you stick with it, I think.